Roll the die.
Roll the die. Roll the die.
I think it's time for a fireball, my friend.
Roll the die. Roll the die. Roll the die. Roll the die.
Roll the die. Roll the die.
Roll the die. Roll the die.
It's time for Maximum Sanchez.
Roll the die.
Roll the die.
Would anyone care for some astral tea?
That's pretty good.
Roll the die.
The die.
Welcome to the Hall of Magnificence, where every hero is magnificent.
Roll the die. Today's Roll the Die.
Hello, welcome, and may the force be with you all. Welcome to, as you know, this is Roll the Die. Bunch of us guys just playing. Oh, I've lost my script. Oh well.
Good job.
Anywho,
Oh, I've
play
written you from the
crazy
shadow
They
realm.
play
tabletop
the
RPGs.
tabletop games.
We do indeed. As you know, got crazy tabletop antics. I'm Ben, joined once again by Charlie, aka Bits, our like amazing resident badass droid that's
Roger.
probably has been patched up quite a lot now.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
back stronger than ever.
There's a lot of duct tape under that armor.
It's
With
90% duct tape at this point.
With Mike, aka John Luke, think second fly, think second fly first smuggler, pilot who also probably
acquired a
has
new
got
ship.
testicle residue on his shoe.
Yep. And acquired a new ship.
And we have Reese playing our athletic bounty hunter, well, no longer Jedi emergent, Force wielder, Jedi.
Full on force user.
Yeah.
And I have the
Yeah.
most lost limbs. Yeah.
It's in keeping with the Star Wars tradition. If you wield the Force, you will lose your limbs or your head.
It's not fair. Why do force users always lose their limbs?
Anyway, we are
Star
here
Wars.
with another episode of our Star Wars Edge of the Empire RPG named Devil's Gambit. We're on episode 22 named Fly Me to the. I thinking that wrong. It's because it's highway.
Flyway to the danger zone.
Flyway to the danger zone.
Oh, that's good.
But before we start, as always, Mike.
Of course, we always have the announcements. I'm gonna go through these as quick as I can, because we are ampled for time right now. So starting off with Fan Familiar, our lovely affiliates, Fan Familiar, the creators of D&D inspired coffee and tabletop coffee. They support us, we support them. We love them. The coffee's great. If you want some of that coffee, head over to fanfamiliar.com/roll the die. Pick out that coffee. I think I have some somewhere. Don't know where it is. Pick out the coffee, and then go to the checkout, and the coupon code is roll the die, all one word, lowercase. You get that sweet 10% off. We also have Dice Envy for you math rock lovers. If you like some rocks of math,
That's right.
then you can head over to diceenvy.com/roll the die. Pick out the rocks and go to the checkout. The coupon code is exactly the same as Found Familiar. You get roll the die, all one word, lowercase, for a sweet 10% off. As well, we have
That's what I'm
Imperial
good, man.
Sabers. So if you scroll down to the About section of the channel, you can see a lovely blue lightsaber. If you click on that, you will be able to purchase some expensive lightsabers. We only urge that you purchase these lightsabers if you have the money, because it is about the same price as booking a ticket, flying to Galaxy's Edge, and then purchasing a lightsaber there. They do have also a box where you can actually purchase parts and you can build a saber yourself, much like going to Galaxy's Edge, and I believe it's a little bit cheaper than the ticket and buying the lightsaber. Because you buy the ticket to Galaxy's Edge, and there's $200 on top of that to build your lightsaber.
And flights.
And that's what I'm saying, your ticket, usually you can get an all-inclusive Disney flight. I don't know, the world that we live in today. Just very quickly,
Imperial Sabers,
if you're outside of the US, which is a big thing, we stress this enough. If you're outside of the US, then Found Familiar, Dice Envy, and Imperial Sabers will charge you customs tax. In the UK,
They won't charge you customs check. The government will.
Sorry, our government will tax it for you. If you're in the UK,
For your convenience.
orders over £15 will be taxed. So just please watch out for that, because you might find that you're paying more tax than your product. But they are all amazing products there.
Damn you, government!
Last partnership of the night is Humble Bundle. We are currently sponsoring the game Star Wars Battlefront 2 Classic, the
original.
2005 edition, which is the better of the Battlefronts,
yeah.
because as Ben said last episode, EA hadn't got their grubby hands on it then, so it was still done by LucasArts, which
I'm
if you want to
trying to
go
remember
over
who
there,
actually
it's $6.99, and if you do purchase through the Humble Bundle, you will find that money, that sweet money that you've just paid, will go to charity, because we love charity work here on Roll the Die. Yes, I've shaded EA. Don't talk about it. But yes, it goes to the charity Games Aid, which is a UK charity that help disabled individuals with the introduction to the gaming community and all the good stuff that comes with it. We love them, so why not do a bit of charity, especially for the community as well.
It was developed by Pandemic.
It was developed by Pandemic. Was it not LucasArts Film? LucasArts.
They
For the
published it.
publishers. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I knew they did something.
The Pandemic we're in now did the game then.
No, Pandemic Studios.
Time travel.
Yes. So that's all the affiliates tonight. Just very quickly run through the chat. Little Miss Shipwright, thank you for that lurk. Because we don't have any new followers or subscriptions today, so I can just quickly do that. I believe
Go
some
watch
of us.
YouTube's.
Oh yes, I'm going to the different announcements. I think a couple of us are also lurking over in your stream, so hopefully they're having a lot of fun there. Don't know what you're playing, but I'm sure it's going to be great. We have a Patreon if you want to join us on Patreon. So instead of paying Twitch's prices for rewards, in theory, head over to the Patreon. Ben's put that link in the chat. You can get a tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3 subscription, or the Dice Roller subscription, because that's what we like to call it. So if you head over to that, you'll find some lovely rewards. There's some Discord benefits, so please also join the Discord. We do have... you can ask us questions behind the scenes about certain things. You can also, just chat with us, really. We like that. We like chatting with our community because we love you lot dearly. Finally, we need to chat more, yeah, because it'd be lovely to get a partnership on Discord at some point, but we need like 500 members for that. Lastly, if you haven't seen...
Give us 10 years.
500 fake accounts.
If you haven't
500
seen
bots on there.
the previous 21 episodes of Devil's Gambit, then please head to our YouTube channel. Link is in the chat and there. I can see it. But it also does circulate throughout the stream because we love bots and timers. But yes, you can watch episode 1 to 21 at the moment of Devil's Gambit, which there's some beautiful moments that have happened on streams and just within the game in general. Also, we have a different adventure.
You'll learn why these guys hate elevators.
Oh yes. We better not encounter any more today.
Look, you can't trust a lift.
Is
Never.
there some on the ship that we're flying?
If I ever run a game on stream again,
Like,
regardless
there's
of
cargo
what,
lifts, but that's different.
regardless of the
not.
context, there will be
Yeah,
like an elevator
It's a lift.
somewhere in there. There has to be.
Elevation
Agreed.
spooky, yes,
Elevation
it is.
is spooky.
But yes, if you also want to check out our previous adventures before we
Most
enter the
unnatural.
galaxy far, far away, or should we say a place of substantial distance, then you can also check out the Magnificent Heroes of Shan, which is our D&D 5e kind of one-shot campaign, because it was going to be just a series of one-shots that ended up being a campaign. There's some lovable characters in that.
It's a collection of one-off adventures featuring the same cast that keep revolving in and out depending on which of us is doing the DMing.
And who also isn't ill.
And who isn't ill.
So you can also catch...
Which didn't happen during that time.
I dropped out one.
Mike did sometimes.
Did you? Oh, yeah.
Well, especially the Christmas specials. Also, check the Christmas specials! And the lovely Felderax's Dungeon of Doom, which was a level 20 dungeon one-shot that Ben so perfectly... We say one-shot, it's 3 parts.
It's 2 parts.
Was it 2 parts? I know
it was
Bruce's
2
one
parts,
was
2 parts.
3 parts, the Invitation to
Mine
Opulence.
Invitation to Opulence went on for 3 parts,
Yes.
and I regret none of it. It's
There's
quality.
there's some moments in
I
there
think
that
so
will
far,
hold my
me and
character.
Charlie, the only people that have been able to do one shots that have lasted one.
I
One
swear to
actual
God, one of these
session.
days.
Yes, yeah.
One of these days, I'll do it.
Well, because you overplan,
Although
and
one
then
of
we
my-
just
although-
fuck it up.
One of mine,
I know,
like we
I
tried
know,
to we
but
tried to
it
stream it,
ends up
didn't we?
turning
Like
into
this was it.
something magical.
That was the first
We-
stream.
No. There was another one I did afterwards, like when I was feeling like better, and it was going to be like
Oh,
my
the
very simple
Cyberpunk
system.
one, which failed.
Yeah, and then we couldn't get the stream to work.
Yeah, because it wasn't work. The internet just.
But that one we
crashed.
ran in like a reasonable amount of
Oh,
time.
that
That was
was
like
fun.
2-3 hours.
Because that was the one that I
Anywho.
wasn't there for.
Yeah,
But
but never
anyway, yeah.
Crawl.
So check out everything on the YouTube channel. There's some great stuff, some great moments, some lovable characters. Club Grog is one of my favourites. Club Grog's fun. Anyway, apart from all of those announcements, if there's anything else, the bot's not working. Quick, Reese.
It's time.
Why does it keep not working?
I don't know. It was working last week. 5 days,
What
6
is
days
rebelling?
ago it was working.
Victoria S Fox Binary.
But
What are you doing? Right.
any other announcements? Anything I've missed?
No.
No.
I get to Sanchez's voice for a little bit
Yes.
because I haven't done it in a while.
With all the announcements done, it's time to run episode 22's opening crawl, which I hope I've put the right one on. So please enjoy.
Spin that shit, damn it.
Spin the shit!
Yeah, you wrote too much.
Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed the opening crawl there. I know you did, Libby, because, yeah, me and Ben are
tell
just
by
our
the response.
resident stream techies and behind-the-scenes tech guys. We just
If there's
work.
anything that's been sound edited,
Yes.
I show up and I look pretty. That's why
I've probably.
I show up
used
and I talk like a
Audacity.
robot.
Yes,
Or a
Libby is
dwarf,
shocked.
depending on the
Yeah,
stream.
'cause Libby hasn't seen an opening crawl from us. I don't think. Because you
No,
missed.
because I think she
'cause you
joined
came in
between
late.
like another one and then came in. Yeah.
Go on to YouTube and watch every single opening crawl.
Do you know what? Do you know what we should do? Is
A good way to
screen
catch up
we
quickly,
should,
to be
I
fair.
should download all of them. And we'll just put them in a collection.
Sorry for the clip.
I'm,
Yeah.
gonna, I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
do
probably
that
should.
now.
At the end, yeah.
Anyhow, so recap of last bit. You
New
killed
ship.
pirates. You killed pirates. You stole their ship. You got a crew
We
of
killed-
pirates because Reese scared the heebie-jeebies out of them. Michael kicked his
Cousin's nuts.
cousin in the balls while blinded several
So
times.
Bits did a badass execution on him.
So
Fuck you. You're a
on exploring the ship, the cargo, you found a collection of prosthetic hands, like mechanical prosthetics, just like every single Skywalker has had.
There's a crate of
all the
100 of
Skywalkers
them. if
have
I
had.
Is there also an anthropomorphic raccoon who's telling everyone with a prosthetic arm that they're going to get that arm?
One more thing we need to complete the plan.
No, I need it.
Um,
I'm gonna get that arm.
anywho, you sort of so you assigned your astromech droid Scotty to fly your
The
main
dented
ship,
dicer.
the dented dicer. You have a couple of pirate crew flying your cousin Tommy's ship.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tommy.
Tell me. And we're flying the Airstormer.
And you're currently flying the. Are you physically flying it yourself at the helm, or
I'm at the helm.
okay?
I'm at the helm.
Steady as she goes, John.
So we finished with you guys
I heard
taking.
someone say
I've
that
never
once.
piloted something this big.
We finished with you taking off and going into orbit.
Just gonna leave that one there.
You have comms that work between you and the other ships.
Yes.
Yeah.
Greetings, commanders.
That's one.
This is
Comms
Fleet
working
Commander
now.
John Luke.
I mean, we have a fleet now. I'm technically a commander.
Or you could be captain. You are Captain John
No,
Luke.
I am a commander. I'm no longer a starship captain.
It's either,
I'm
it's
a
either
fleet
Commander or
commander.
Commodore, depending upon like.
By any chance, is there a favorite shop?
Do you have a big hat with a big feather
I'm
in it?
Commander John Luke, and this is my
This is my favorite. This is my
This is my
favorite shop
Taco
on
Bell
the-
on the Citadel.
Points to a 7.
Well, let's be honest. You have a you have a citadel. It's the place that you visited twice.
This is true.
And potentially going back to.
It's basically a pit stop for us at this point.
Yep.
It is. It's our,
It
it is our
what
truck
you
stop.
guys up to though?
We were
Right.
up there next in shit.
You
Welcome to the Hall of
So we're being
Magnificence,
raided.
We've
where
been
every
raided!
hero
Quick,
is
everyone, heads down! They're in the
magnificent.
tavern!
Raiders!
Raiders!
They're everywhere.
Hello
Oh
there.
my
They're in the
god!
That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Thunderpunt, thank you for the follow. Meet your Becky, thank you
Hello
for the
there.
follow.
Thank you.
Everyone,
Scotty.
posture check and hydrate. Crap, I haven't got a drink that isn't alcoholic.
Hang on.
Fuck.
Hello there.
I mean, depends on how
fucking
dehydrated you are.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Technically, it's a
We're drinking the rum.
Hello
technically it
there.
might be hydration.
That's fucking
Oh,
Unless you're
Obi-Wan
drinking
Kenobi.
like, alcohol.
Bat Mike, you can't copy what I do. That's not fair.
Hello there. That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Thank you,
I
Thunder Punch, for the
forgot
post
about
check.
that fucking.
Wow. Thank you, Poly5, for the follow. Wow, there's a lot of. We've got a lot of people.
Did you
Poly5,
forget
thank
about
you.
the?
I forgot
the
about
follows?
the Kenobi.
It's the bat. It's about. Yeah, that is
Um,
also like hello there. It's
Hello
like,
there.
did we? I saw
That's
quite a few
fucking
different
Obi-Wan
ones. We've got.
Kenobi. I forgot that
I'm
I'm
we
gonna have to
put
go
that
back
in.
and rewatch that.
But Peanut
It's
Bun,
bat.
It's one
Charles
the Bat Mike.
117, Poly5, and it's the Bat Mike. Thank you for those follows. Welcome all to the Dice Tray. We've only just actually properly started session, so you came at a good time.
Good timing.
Yeah.
Good
Little
job.
Shipwright, hope you had a good stream. Thank you for the raid. We love you.
Anywho,
Let's continue.
Our soundbot isn't working, so I'm just going to do it myself. Welcome to the Hall of Magnificence, where every hero is magnificent.
Did someone redeem that?
no.
No, I
it
just did it
actually.
anyway because our
It
sound
does it on the follow.
Yeah, on the raid.
On all those alerts, it does it. It's just not the sound alerts.
Ah,
Yeah, so
well,
all
you got
the
three.
alert,
You got-
the Twitch alerts are working. The sound alerts aren't.
That's
Interesting.
pretty good.
Welcome to
Oh!
Ride, where we have
I
confusing
worked
technical
really
difficulties
hard
that
on
make no
this.
sense.
Becky.
Beat Your Becky just gave us our first bit. Let's go.
Nice.
Hey,
Ah,
oh,
Thank you so
Tip the wench.
much.
just tip the tab and wench.
Just tip this
I'll
out.
put that in my cleavage.
Oh, we got a bits.
Roger, Roger.
There we go.
Bitty.
Bitties. That just reminds me of it.
No.
Only a couple
Bitty.
people are going to get that.
No bit. No beat your Becky.
We're
No.
getting distracted by the chat now.
Yeah.
But hey,
We're
Beat Your
being-
Becky,
we're being-
you've got the #1 bits badge because you're the first one to give us bits.
Hey.
Thank you,
Enjoy
Enjoy
it.
Shipwright, for raid.
Yeah, thank you, Mr.
It
Right.
was very
Heyo.
nice
Not
to
just
see.
one bit, but 5 bits.
It is
Five
wonderful
Charlie,
to see
bits.
there's
all
5 of you now.
here.
Oh my god, the enemy
God,
is
Jake,
doomed.
Can you imagine five bits with the same loadout? We'd be fucking wiping out the freaking Empire.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
No, no.
Bits drops from the
Crash into an
sky, hero
asteroid.
lands to the ground with like 10 copies of him, and then just
Anywho,
annihilates the
Yes, and
entire
it
So
fits.
armada.
you
No, it
you
shoots
have
bits.
you have just sort of like we finished off last episode as you guys sort of like were leaving the planet. You guys are still just sort of like exiting atmosphere.
Yeah, we're just
Um,
sort of having a rummage around.
You're
This
having
is-
a
this is
rummage
when we were
around
looking
while
at
I'm
the,
freaking
you
out
have
the-
so Irene, you have Bones
It's time
is on board
for maximum
the ship that you're on right now.
Sanchez.
Beat you, Becky.
Ooh,
Thank you
thank you
for
for
that
the
tier 1
subscription.
subscription.
Thank you for the sub, Beta.
Welcome to the Dice Tower. Make sure you join our Discord. If you do exclamation Discord, you'll get some rewards there, as well as some other lovely rewards if you go into the supporter announcements channel. So,
Anywho, there is so you have found prosthetics.
I am currently. Irene is just like looking for one that she thinks fits nicely. She's trying to look for. I'm assuming we're not in a facility where she can actually get like a skin graft, so it will look like it's her normal hand. It will just be a robot arm.
My
No,
name
so
is Lieutenant Irene, and this is my favorite
we're
hand on
gonna
the
give you a
ship.
glove.
It's robotic underneath, but in essence, the prosthetic looks like skin.
Well, it's gonna be.
Oh, so they do have synthetic skin on them. Some of them.
Yeah,
You
You
gotta
may
find
have
one
to
that looks.
spray
You
can.
gotta find one that looks twilling.
all of them.
Yeah, that is at the moment what she's doing. She's just rummaging through and looking for one that looks like her old hand. And it's like, oh, this one's got a weird pinky. No, this one's got. No, I don't like that one. That one's got a weird spot on the skin. No, 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 no.
Little known fact, Irene has OCD.
I'm gonna make you flip a
Only
destiny point if you keep going like that.
Reese, you don't have many
Fair
of
enough.
them.
This one, I think this one looks all right. John, did we bring Bones on board? Is he still on?
Bones is
our
on board.
Bones is on board
Okay.
because I would have needed his assistance patching me up.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go.
yeah.
I'm gonna go visit Bones then and see if he's got the tools he needs to graft this on.
Good luck finding him. The ship's huge. I don't know where he's gone.
I immediately get on my comm and go, Bones, what deck are you on?
Irene to Bones. Irene to Bones.
There's no response because he does not have a comm.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No,
I
no,
swear
no,
we
he
gave.
doesn't.
I swear we gave him comms.
No.
Checking character sheet.
No, he just uses he used to use the ship comms
Yeah,
because it was
he'd always be on the
small
ship.
enough that he could do that.
Give me a second. Bing bong. Bones, where the hell are you?
Can I get a price check?
I'm at
Can I
the
get a
con.
price check?
I'm at the con. And it's
the friggin' Tannoy system.
Just the tannoy.
This is a public
Bones,
service.
where
Is there
are
a
you?
doctor in the ship?
Bones medical droid,
Is it-
please report to the hangar bay.
Report to hangar bay, or tell us where the medical bay is. Over.
We can't find our way around our own damn ship.
Oh no, it should have been a bing bong. Should have been a both.
Not ours. We technically just
We stole
took
a
it.
ship.
There they are.
Stole.
There you go.
What's
They're in
that?
admin chat.
Oh, what's in admin chat?
The character
Bones.
sheets.
I've already got them.
You know, I meant for like anyone else.
I will have a look at those at some point. So wait, hang on. Reese
Right.
wants to do.
If
Reese wants to
anyone,
do fun.
if
Fun
anyone
Jedi.
doesn't look to the announcements channel, just look at the list.
Never mind. I don't think he'd be in range. I was going to use sense, but I don't think he's in range for that because it's a ship. And it's
No.
a ship.
He's
Oh.
definitely not in range. You can find him though.
Uh,
You find him quite like he's just sort of like he's in the cargo bay. There's nowhere else that he's like majority of this ship is cargo. Is a lot of cargo holds.
Yeah, it's true. It's a pirate smuggler ship, isn't it? So it's like
It
Yeah.
is.
lots of places to store shit and hide shit.
I'll just walk up to him carrying this hand and like, Bones, hey Bones,
It's like,
glad you made,
yes,
glad you made it on board. Do you have
I
the
walked
tools
on
here?
with you.
In all fairness, I was blinded at the end of that. I couldn't
We
really
all
see.
were.
I unblinded you. I healed you.
You dingus.
At this
Look.
point, Bits walks out of one of those little like locker closets and says, "That was a nice place to relax." and then just walks straight past.
Look, Bones, it's been a week since I've last spoken to you. You can't expect me to remember everything that's going.
It's really not well, somewhat, yeah.
Well, no, I'm breaking the fourth
Weak
wall
a bit.
Thank you for that, listenership, right?
I was just wondering, do you have the tools here to attach or to graft this onto my, replace my missing hand?
He's like, he looks at his hands. He's like, I am the tools.
But do you need anything like
am.
anesthetic or
Do you want
Like,
anesthetic?
I don't want it to hurt a lot if you can avoid it. If
Shouldn't
painkillers
hurt
are an
much.
option, I'll take some painkillers.
He's like, it shouldn't hurt much. It would just be a little twinge.
Says the
I
robot
imagine.
with no pain receptors.
What's the equivalent of an insight check? I want to see if he's lying.
There is an equivalent. I believe.
Is this bedside manner in action? You may feel a slight pinch. Ah!
Streetwise?
You know, there's not like a solid one, is there?
One sec. There is one that does work, though. I'm pretty sure.
Because coercion's intimidation, isn't it?
Coercion is like persuading someone.
I thought
Coercion is
that was
persuasion.
charm.
Deception is tricking them. Negotiation is like reasoning with them.
And charm is twerking.
Twerking.
Basically, yeah.
Not just Twi'leks. That's speciest.
Yeah, but aren't they known for that?
They have a really fucked up like crime family, like government that basically sells all of its women as children into like slavery.
Discipline, but you're pretty sure. You're pretty sure that he's actually telling the truth. Like,
Okay.
what reason does he have to lie to you?
Okay, Bones.
other than for a funny prank.
Do you need time to prep?
The thing is, if he could smile, he'd be like, "This won't hurt a bit."
It'll hurt a lot.
Just think Crichton.
Yeah. Bones, do you need time to prep, or can we do the chat, or can we do the operation now?
It's like, I can do it now for you.
Okay. Take my coat off and I like sit down next to him, like just try and.
As this
think it's
happens,
helpful.
we hit turbulence.
That's a nerve. There's a scalpel in my arm. I'd love it if that phone's now failed check. Oh my god.
That's like, yeah. He successfully applies the arm to you with very little pain caused. It feels really uncomfortable. It feels weird, and like you can feel sort of like the nerves twinging a little. But it's more of it's less of a pain, more of an uncomfort.
That feels weird.
Is it something that Irene's gonna have to get used to?
It's like either John Luke or Bits anywhere near me.
I'm at the con. I'm flying
No.
this crate out of here.
You see bits across the cargo bay.
Thanks, Bones. Really appreciate you being here to patch us up.
So you guys have just sort of, at this point, you guys are just sort of like, you're going into sort of low to medium
Space.
atmosphere. So you're sort of almost breaking atmosphere, breaking planet.
I'm gonna
Tell
walk
me
up.
what.
I was just gonna walk up to Bits while just before we hit the atmospheres. Hey Bits, how you feeling? Are you all patched up now?
So like checking himself like ting ting. ting. Yes,
I
Roger,
just
Roger.
All
hold up the hand,
systems
go,
running at
check out.
optimum capacity.
I have been patched up and my weak points have been reinforced.
That's good. You took some nasty hits in that last fight. Are
You
you?
must-
I don't remember all of it.
No, you were blind
So
and
he suffered a
dying
bit
at
of
one point.
damage to his neural
At least
circuits.
based on what John. At least based on what John told me. At one point, you were like your systems were like shutting down. Like,
Yeah, if I didn't patch him up, we would have been saying goodbye to Bits.
just checking you're doing okay,
Very
because
true.
that's other than the elevator, that's the closest I think I've ever seen us to losing you. Like, making sure your head's right.
The magical force elevator.
Bits just has like massive PTSD about the elevator.
I can never go in a lift again.
Bits is only 11 years old and he's nearly died like so many times between the war and between this like campaign. It's like, yeah,
Oh yeah, we celebrated Bits' birthday.
kind of getting used to it.
Back in
It's like
episode
he survived the Jedi just to have all this shit happen to him.
5.
To get killed helping another Jedi.
Anywho, what's John Luke doing on the bridge?
Making sure this crate doesn't blow up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you'll probably have the most senior pirate with you. His name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah.
How big is the?
Yeah.
Because I can only assume that this isn't a cockpit anymore. We have a bridge.
You're on like semi a bridge, yeah.
You have like a swivel chair like in Star
Yeah,
Trek.
do I have a
where you just
swivel
turn around
chair?
and see like everyone like, doing their key.
Hello
Oh,
there.
there.
It's
That's
really
fucking
like
Obi-Wan
budget.
You have a
Charlotte
swivel chair.
P.
It's missing a wheel.
10. Thank you for that follow and welcome to the Dice Tray.
Welcome.
It's like a budget swivel chair. It doesn't really swivel.
Is it like the swivel? Is it like the chair that I've got, like the one that I'm currently sitting on? Just an office chair.
It's kind of like a bar
Hey,
stool,
PX, welcome
but
to
with
the
a back to it.
Oh, it's just a fancy bar stool.
and the robot.
We're gonna upgrade
Except
that.
just metal.
We're gonna upgrade that.
It's just plastic.
Yeah, we're gonna upgrade that.
Funny enough, the same plastic that they make Stormtrooper armor from. It's laminate.
It's a
made from
laminate chair.
Oh.
Joking, it's not. It's just plastic.
Just say, imagine if
It's
we get
just
stopped by
poly.
the Empire and they get on board. Like, oh, they're gonna be happy about that kind of that shit. We've melted down a Stormtrooper and created a chair.
Tons
You've
of
looked on the armor.
laminate armor isn't just used by Stormtroopers.
Yeah, it's used for a lot of things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting
yeah.
in my BTEC swivel chair.
Okay.
With Jeff. Jeff has the con. In a way. I'm just kind of chillaxing. I'm assuming there's like some sort of data pad near me, or my data pad's connected to the system.
Not gonna lie, none of you have discussed about what you're doing anyway.
No, we have not.
You're literally just like just exiting the planet, all 3 ships.
Yeah. I bosun's whistle.
You kind of like looking at the other 2 ships. It sort of seems a bit of a shaky. But like they're not the best. Not being piloted the best.
Open shipwide intra-ship communications. You better be looking after those ships out there.
Did you say intra?
Yeah, intra.
You meant inter, you mean?
No. There's
Inter is
actually
internal. Inter
It's
is
intra-internal. Okay, so inter ship.
That's why intranet is just internal.
Right.
Internet.
Well,
and Ethernet keeps the fallen alive.
Intership communications.
Ethernet connects you to the ethereal plane.
That one. You guys better be flying those ships all right out there. You look a bit shaky.
Like you just have a response from Scotty. It's like beep 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 beep.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that means yes.
John Luke doesn't know what a thing he said.
Whatever you said.
Mostly we fear that just means yes.
Right. And now I'm going to open up intraship communications. Bits and Irene to the bridge.
Oh, John's calling us.
What do you mean John's calling us?
Should we just sit in the cargo bay for a bit and have a drink? Just leave him. He's
Like there's some pirates there just chilling, playing cards, playing some Jabak.
You know I can hear you, right?
Sorry, John.
It sort of like looks at you with the comms in your hand. It looks.
You actually don't know what the comms like on this ship, so no.
We just left them. We just left them on.
They actually have to. They'd have to go to a
physical panel.
Yeah, they would.
Oh,
you literally projected on the loudspeaker, so you can't hear a word.
That'd have been funny if that was the case.
Yeah, you see some people eating, drinking, playing some Jabak.
Are they playing Gwent?
No, they're playing Jabak.
It's Star Wars Gwent.
Maybe got Jabak.
I think Bits is just gonna, given the number of times that John has saved his life, he's not gonna leave John hanging when he's asking for his presence at this time.
He employed you as his bodyguard.
Yeah.
I mean, Bits way up. I was only joking. Bits, how do you walk so fast?
He's a droid.
Okay. Yeah, so you go up to the cockpit.
Bridge.
As we're walking through the ship, what's the general sort of like care of it? Is it like well looked after, or is it a bit of a dump?
It's like semi. It's not clean by any chances.
It's lived in. Like it's organized.
It's very lived in. It's not like cluttered with crap. It's just like it could do with a bit of a clean.
It does not have cup holders.
Well, why would there be cup holders in the hallway, Bits?
In case you're having a drink.
You never know.
In the middle of a corridor.
I mean,
biological organisms often need water.
Well, that's true, but I mean,
like plants.
We don't just have cup holders everywhere we go. Look, we're just heading into the bridge. The door's up ahead. I'm sure there's cup holders at the bridge.
The problem,
John,
isn't.
What do you need?
Welcome to the bridge.
Pretty basic.
The way to say that.
Where are the cup holders?
Oh yeah,
there's one over there.
Cup holder.
There's two over there.
I like the aesthetics.
Bits, you see like a way away from like what looks like it might have been like where the pirate captain sat. There's like John Luke has sort of not seen it because he went straight to piloting. It's like it still looks like a shit chair, but it looks slightly better. It has a cup holder.
Wait, so I've got a shitty laminate chair at the piloting station, and there's a nicer chair behind me
that's stuck in place.
Jeff
is actually sitting on that chair. He's like, yeah?
Get off.
Why?
You're going here.
You're the one piloting.
Right. Well, I'm now in command.
Yeah.
So...
sorry, Jeff. John, do you just want the chair?
I want the chair.
Jeff, stand up for a second.
The chair doesn't move.
I might be able to move it.
Okay, you can attempt it. You can try.
Has Jeff stood up off the chair? Because I don't want to fling Jeff.
Yes.
No, I think that'd be funny, just flinging Jeff.
This chair is quite literally welded to the ship, so it is classed as a Silhouette 5.
The chair is classed as a Silhouette 5?
Or Silhouette 4. 5. Yeah, that's the size of your ship. It's welded. It's welded. You literally cannot pull it up.
Yeah, it's not like it's fitted in. It is like a part of the floor. Also, I got 3 dark sides, so I can't move it.
Oh, fuck.
John, sorry, that thing's part of the floor. If you want me to move, if you want to take that up, you'd have to rip the floor panel out.
Well, I
Just
wanna go
settle with your chair.
I just want to
We
sit
can
in
have
it.
You can buy a freaking new chair.
I don't think that's a good idea right now.
You can have a cushion for a destiny point.
I'll give you a cushion.
Toss a
Boy.
point for your cushion.
I offer you. I was like, I receive 1 destiny point. You receive.
The
a
options
cushion.
Oh, fuck it up, Charlie. Not that fucking meme.
It's a regal looking cushion.
Welcome. Would you like?
You're pretty sure you saw it in the cargo bay.
No, we just got fucking water.
Really nice.
Ah, you want cushion for your seat?
Yeah. Cushion for your ass.
Republic credits are no good at here. I need something more real.
I need ass.
Destiny points.
Just giving NPCs a destiny point changed the fate of the galaxy.
If you want a cushion, if you want a nice, it's a fancy
I'm not flipping a destiny point for a cushion.
cushion.
We only have
Would you
3.
like to unravel the fabric of the universe
For a
cushion?
I mean, we have flipped destiny points for worse, but still.
The fabric of
Really
reality for your anus.
So yeah, so
Are you
you're
resting your anus on this?
you can feel the ship's
How flat is your
sort of
butt?
about
Possible,
to
thank
sort
you for
of
that
exit
alert.
atmosphere.
Okay. So
Yeah,
just
I-
sort of-
you can feel it about to sort of exit atmos.
We're leaving the planet.
okay.
There's something I should warn you about.
Did you eat too many beans?
No.
What?
Okay.
Why? What's going on?
We are technically now wanted by the Empire.
You don't know that.
Do I not know that?
You do
I
not
can
know
naturally assume that they are, because they're pirates. Didn't one of the pirates say we were running from the Empire? They did! We are wanted!
Yeah.
Yeah, they did! So
Yeah,
I
the
do know this
Owlstormer.
information!
There's a pirate ship, and they were running from the Empire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Right.
said that.
So, continuing.
You
We
don't know.
ourselves-
You don't know
we
if the
ourselves
Empire
technically
got
not.
a. You didn't know. You don't know if the Empire got a proper trace on the transponder codes. and
Okay,
shit,
I
though.
will backtrack my words. We may or may not be wanted by the Empire.
Are you
Well,
on intra-ship? Are you on inter-ship communications?
No.
Okay.
I'm not that stupid.
But Jeff already told us that these guys were on the run from the Empire, but
Yes.
why? That would make us guilty by associate. I suppose we are
We're now,
commanding them.
well, I mean, technically we're guilty of association because we are now the commanders of said fleet.
Which
Technically, you killed the pirate captains and stole their ship. So
We've
technically,
done them a
you-
debt.
Technically, you did vigilante justice.
We cannot run into
Technically
the
speaking.
Empire.
We basically did
John,
we basically bounty hunted, but without
I should have put a helmet on.
just by circumstance.
I should have put a helmet on. Can I buy a helmet?
You can have one for a destiny.
No!
You could probably find some shop that does one. Point. Yes, you've just exited Atmos.
We're in space.
None of the other 2 ships knows where, like, the pirates on your cousin's ship sort of like they raise communications.
They've raised communication.
Like they're trying to get through to you over the intracoms.
Greetings.
It's like,
Yes,
boss, where are we going?
That hasn't been decided yet. We'll send coordinates over shortly.
Okay then. How shortly is shortly? He asked.
How long's a piece of string?
Well, I have a little bit here. About 10 centimeters.
Probably longer than that. Anyway,
What's the exchange rate from centimeters to minutes?
over and out.
10 centiminutes.
10
centimeters.
centimeters.
Which is impossible.
Which is it's a bit bigger than a millimeter.
That means it's 100 seconds.
Fair enough. It's a
Or 100th of a second.
right. Well,
right?
Hey, Botswolf, welcome to the tavern.
Actually, no, it's
I
10th.
mean, we still
no.
have the issue
century,
of
stupid.
the 13th brother. We have that major issue. I've got an idea for what we can do, but it also does involve bringing this ship to said place, and that being Coruscant.
Jeff sort of pipes up. He's like, be the best of ideas.
No. You don't know what the fuck's going on. We've got some other issues going on right now.
Look,
just stay out of this.
John, if we're going to take these guys with us, we need to keep them in the loop. Like
Right.
we can't just walk them into danger without telling what's going on.
Okay, hi Jeff. Guess what? We have a fucking 13th brother wielding a lightsaber after us. Is that how you want to keep them in the loop?
Technically, I've never seen him with a lightsaber. He shot you in the chest.
We can naturally assume he has a lightsaber.
Not necessarily. You don't really know.
How much of that information is useful when we pulled it out episode 5?
That was.
We know that he's an inquisitor.
That's too meta. That's too meta.
We don't know what the hell an inquisitor actually is.
Yeah.
Look,
you're using too much meta. I'm going
Jeff,
to rate it.
we are. Jeff, come on, join the group.
Join the huddle.
Right.
Jeff, we're being wanted, but we're being tracked by someone.
Look, we're aware that you guys are wanted by we're aware that you guys are wanted by the Empire. We get that, but we've got business with one of them, specifically a member of
fully wanted.
Force.
He's like, we're not fully wanted. We just did some raiding in some Empire-controlled area. They just sort of ran us off.
I shake Jeff's hand and go, "Yeah, we broke into a data center."
Nice. He fist bumped you.
Jeff, look. Also, Jeff, if it squeaks like a womp rat and it runs like a womp rat, it's a womp rat. You're wanted.
Do you mean I'm wompted?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I slap Jeff.
I do the Picard face.
I deserve
palm,
that.
but he's just sitting there like this.
Roll a melee attack.
He just goes like this.
I'm gonna roll a brawl check.
Brawl check.
I'm actually curious how much damage that would do to him.
We're gonna.
But
Jeff, we need to keep this.
Don't kill Jeff, please.
If it does 5 damage, it kills. If it does like 7 damage, it kills him outright.
Oh god.
It would have.
Because he's got 5 health. He's a minion.
No. Also, I can add my force rating to my punches.
A force slap. Channeling the fabric of the universe.
If you're curious, it was 2
to punish a pun.
1 triumph, and 4 light side.
Oh fuck! You'd have killed him.
He did.
Right, tell me how much damage would that have been?
Give the damage.
That would have been. Yeah, that is a solid 10 damage.
Yeah, he would be dead.
And this is
He'd be dead, and you'd have 1 bit of damage left over.
I would spend that damage on John.
So yeah, you guys
Fuck
just
you.
You guys are talking.
Okay,
you guys
after slapping Jeff, we're tracking someone within the Empire, someone that's dangerous and we know is out there doing some really dangerous things, who we have personal business with. Now, we're not trying to get you involved in that, but we are gonna need this ship, and there's a chance that just us doing this is going to get you involved, which is why we're telling you. Do you know what an Inquisitor is?
Why the fuck would I know that?
I don't know. You're
Datapad.
pirates. You get around. You might hear some things. I don't know.
Datapad comes out.
Never heard of a thing like that.
This, because I still have the information from the data center.
There was no pictures. It was just words.
Well, I'm just showing. This is the only information we have on this guy.
That means nothing to me.
Inquisitor, as what we can guess, is basically an elite.
He gives you the face.
They're basically like an Empire badass that, like,
Galactic Sheriff.
The Galactic Sheriff. The Hunt Force.
Oh, so you guys are fucked then.
There's someone dangerous. All right.
I mean, we did take out an entire battalion of the Empire at one point. That was a fun experience. Well, I say we.
No,
it was
Bit-
more like Irene and Bits.
Bits and those droids did. I didn't even do that much.
Bits is our resident tank.
He's slowly morphing into a tank, I think, with the amount of armor that's.
You're gonna become like Optimus Prime. On a
Anyway,
box. Roll
He's
out.
about a foot taller than he was to begin with.
As you guys are sort of like not looking forward, you're looking at Jeff as you're talking, like, so you're
Yeah.
facing the back of the bridge. He's like, bus, and just points to the window.
I turn around.
What is it?
You see drop out of hyperspace
Oh,
a Star Destroyer,
fuck!
two Vindicator class heavy cruisers, and 3 Lancer class frigates.
Right, we need to get the fuck out of here.
He's like, oh fuck. Like,
I thought you said you weren't
comms
wanted.
go on. I didn't say we wasn't wanted. We were being chased out.
Right, ship. You said the ship
Jeff, I'm
comms
gonna
turn on.
slap the shit out of you if we leave.
Yep.
All hands. This is the captain. We have an issue. We stand by. Battle stations, red alert, whatever you want to fucking call it. We need to get the hell out of town.
John, we should have.
With that,
You want to take on that?
one sec.
No, we should punch some random coordinates in and just get the fuck out.
That's what
here.
I was gonna do.
Oh, okay.
Okay, right. So as you're standing there arguing,
Oh fuck, we're gonna take some shots. Go on.
they drop in at about medium range.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to hang on. So silhouette comparison, 3 points larger than target ship.
While you're doing this, as my incidental, can I run to the to the piloting station?
As it's part of your incidental, yeah.
Alright. We haven't got time. As I'm running to it, we haven't got time. We need to get out of here.
Anywho, one sec. Right. I've got a lot of things to roll. I've broken down each like group of weapons into different classes.
Oh, we're
okay,
Do we
3.
have any shields or anything on this thing?
Oh yeah, we've got shields on all quadrants.
Yeah.
We've got 4 aft, left, starboard, and port shields.
Nice.
And this thing has 3 armor.
That's actually pretty good.
It's got less armor than the fucking dented dicer, though.
Is it really? For a
Yeah.
silhouette? I suppose we've got more threshold.
The dented dicer has got 4.
Did we take an upgrade for that?
We've got less. No, we didn't. We've got less hull trauma than the dented dicer, and we have the exact same system strain.
Wait, how does... I suppose it's only a cargo ship. It's not designed for... Well, I suppose they've repurposed this thing for offense as opposed to any sort of defense.
On the flip side, I'll just let you guys know that the weapons they're firing with have something called slow firing. So they have to wait a number of rounds before
That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
using them again.
Just very quickly, also Reaper Angel 666. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the dash tray.
Welcome.
It also has breach 4, so this is doing.
Oh fuck!
So
Prepare
there
for
goes
hull
our armor.
breach. Whoa, we were.
So there's 10 guns firing at you right now.
10?
Yeah.
What, firing at
So,
the Ailstormer specifically, or is it going?
Yeah, these are going at the Ailstormer.
So on Mike's behalf, we're about to get blown up.
Actually, hang on. I can combine them together. 20.
Can I open cons to the Empire?
They're firing at the biggest thing. You can do, but at first your ship is taking 1, 2, so 11, 12, 13. Let's increase the damage of
Boss,
the
just check.
Okay.
Just check.
So you're taking 11 plus.
Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck.
1 sec. Hang on. Yeah, you're. Okay. Right. Sorry, I just have to work out how much you're taking.
I had to work out.
20.
I had to work out how horribly I'm fucking you.
Yep. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 40. It's taking 41 damage.
Minus armor.
Breach 4.
No,
What are the
breach
shields?
4.
Hound. I might be adding this up wrong.
All I'm gonna say is you're hitting us for over double of. You're hitting us for over our threshold completely to the other side.
Yeah, if you give me 1 minute, I'm trying to work out the rules
Reese,
on this.
I need a lovely line from you. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
I'll be honest, I was a little confused that they wouldn't try and hail us first before.
Yeah, that's what I was
opening
thinking.
fire.
No,
It's the
okay.
Empire. They shoot first.
Why would they hail you? They. You don't know what's going on.
Well, we're gonna hail them.
Hail.
To the king.
What ho, fellow spacefaring adventurers. What ho, adventurers.
Ben's either about to completely annihilate us, or
I hope not, because I just got my hand back.
and we've also just got a new ship.
11,
And we
13.
just got a new ship. How long does it take to make like a jump to light speed?
Well,
Not that long if you just.
I
choose
also have a
coordinates
perk
you
that
know.
reduces the time it takes to do an astrogation check. So in theory,
Okay.
it's quick. Especially if I'm also punching in random coordinates. All I've just got to do is just go.
In theory, I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
You could jump to light speed without a destination.
Yeah.
But I will just pick a random point on the route.
Yeah, that's fine.
You are taking 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so I was adding this up wrong.
Thank God.
Yeah, I was adding it up wrong. I misread it. So there's 20 guns firing, 19, 11. So it's still 30. It's still a lot.
How much?
Because it's about 32.
And that's also ignoring all the armor as well, right?
If you've not got enough armor to cover it.
Yeah, if it's breach 4, it's going through all the armor. What about the shields?
Oh yes, shields. I forgot about shields. Okay. That removes some damage actually.
Nice. We like.
As it's firing upon your front side. Yeah, that removes some damage.
Nice.
That is going to make it. Obviously, you can take more than your
We can take more than the
Hitting-
threshold. It's just going to be automatic crits, isn't it?
Yeah, in essence.
And it just makes the ship harder to fix.
It can do, yes.
You have me on
So
board.
it reduces. So it counted out one of the successes, so it just reduces the damage by 1.
So still 30 damage.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
We are 10
Um,
above.
that
We are 10 above threshold.
So that is an auto crit.
That's insane that our ship has such little wound threshold.
Ah.
It's a
Rolled a-
giant.
I rolled a 3 on a D100.
Oh,
The ship suffers 1 point of system strain.
okay. That wasn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
no,
still
the
pretty,
computer-
that's still pretty
the
bad. Like, we were
computer
immediately
screens are
over
going blue.
threshold,
Oh, they're back.
but we aren't blown up,
So
so...
make my astrogation check.
One sec.
So
Yeah, I now roll 4. I now roll 5 fucking yellow die.
well, I'm just curious because Ben said he split the guns up into multiple groups.
Yep.
Was that all of the groups or was that one?
So the way the guns are split, so there are 10 guns on board. We have 10 guns. We have 2 that can fire forwards. We have 3 on starboard and port that can fire starboard and port respectively, and 2 that fire backwards. The 2 that fire backwards are the quad cannons. Which, to be honest, in hindsight, if I was designing this ship, I'd put the quads on the front. But we won't talk about that.
Well, considering I think their ship is meant to make like getaways as opposed to standard fight.
Yes.
I think a lot of their firepower is probably for bruising
things and following.
targets that they're raiding.
So then one of the Vindicator classes fires upon your cousin's ship. And that cancels.
This brings up an interesting point. How does it work for a ship that we don't have control over?
Basically the same as if you're on it, more or less, I guess. It's still got shields, it's still
wondering if
got
it's
armor and
like-
everything else.
It still works the same as. anything
Okay,
else.
it's not like minions where it's like, oh, it will just die instantly.
No.
Okay.
So it hits it for.
I don't have a stat block for this ship, by the way.
I do.
That's all right. Ben's got it.
I got the numbers.
For anyone who's tuning in now or has recently tuned in, hi, we're getting blown up.
Hi, our imminent deaths are coming.
2 success, 2 threat. So 11
Hello there.
damage.
The Pale Rider has come for us.
Breach. 3.
We're being attacked by the
So it soaks
4
one of the
horsemen of the
damage.
apocalypse.
Soaks one of the damage. So 10,
I prefer the 4 horse meals of the apocalypse.
14,
Oh.
24.
Jesus.
It's the best breakfast
okay.
I've ever heard of.
So that ship's taken a crit. That is a
200.
7. So that one takes system strain.
Hey.
Vindicator is gonna one of the Vindicators is gonna fire on the dented dicer.
No!
Are you doing Wait, you're doing Vindicators too?
It's Vindicator's 3, Vindicator's 2 without us.
Mike, what's the shields on the?
Exactly the same as the Elstormer.
Okay.
We have shields on all quadrants.
That's crazy.
You can make
that our
this
light
more
freighter
difficult.
is
You can
technically-
upgrade these checks if you want. You can
I
always
feel
use
like
Destiny.
we
harder.
should. Not gonna lie.
Yes, I think we should upgrade.
We're
Dicer.
using a Destiny point.
It has been flipped.
Okay.
Where's Captain Birdseye when you need him?
So...
Fingering someone. I was gonna try and make like a clever joke, but I didn't.
That's just one advantage.
You went straight for that.
They're gonna. So then there's the 2 Lancer class frigates.
God, how much is fucking firing on
Three.
us?
There's 3 Lancer class frigates.
Am I not able to plot this astrogation course and ship comms
Not
while
yet.
this is going on?
But this is technically, this is like they pretty much got a surprise round on us because we were arguing. And
Surprise! Fuck you!
Jumping.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker.
If we survive this, I'm gonna force slap Jeff so hard into the glass. He's gonna be seeing Star Destroyers.
I mean, that or he's gonna die.
I also realise it's not his fault, but I have no one else to blame except him at the moment. So the Empire must have been like right on their tail, like literally like an hour behind them.
Yeah.
This is going on. Yeah, your cousin's ships. I said.
Where the fuck did they decide to land here? And cargo?
No, this one's going on your cousin's ship. I said.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the first Lancer that did the dicer.
What did it hit the dicer? How much did it hit the dicer for?
Fails. No, it didn't. It missed.
Okay.
That one missed. Next Lance is going to fire upon. They've been instructed to fire upon the armed transport. They don't realise the medium transport has guns. They can't see it from that distance.
We're in the medium
transport
unit, right?
because typically your transport ship doesn't have guns. They didn't know.
Plus, we have taken significant damage. Probably better to take out the thing that looks like an attack ship rather than the cargo ship first.
We're playing Star Wars Squadron
three,
right now.
3 successes. 1, 2, 3 advantages and a crit. So it's going to crit.
Is this on the air? Is this on the air stormer?
Yeah, because no, this is on the
This is on your brother's ship.
Your cousin's ship.
Oh, cousin's ship. Yeah, because they were attacking. They're attacking his one because it looks like an attack fighter, whereas this one just looks like a cargo ship from what they're saying. I mean, technically, if we lose your cousin's ship, it's not that.
We just lose some. We just lose some of the weak way.
I ideally don't want them to die if we can.
It's a nice ship.
It is a nice ship as well, but it's nice ship versus being alive, and I like the being alive.
Yeah, I like that prospect.
I choose living.
Yes.
Bold choice.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. There was no hydrate. I just wanted to drink my water. Always drink water, kids.
I need to actually get a drink. That isn't rum.
And through peer pressure, I have made Charlie drink. Or not peer pressure, mob mentality.
No, if you went to peer pressure, you just activate.
Your ship sister, just to let you know, because you have gone below.
Crit.
No.
You went above threshold.
I'm talking to you. Yeah, as soon as you've gone above threshold, you've exceeded threshold. For any large vehicles such as stock-light freighters or anything silhouette larger, the vehicle immediately suffers a crit. And additionally, the ship system power system shut down. It reverts to emergency power. Its sublight drives sputter out, and the ship is adrift.
Oh fuck!
Wait, so
our ship is now drifting. Well, I need to fix the ship.
Oh,
wait. It might be fine. Are we in Tokyo?
No.
Damn.
No.
It's not fine.
Tokyo. Oh!
If the pilot or crew of a crippled ship with hull trauma that exceeds its hull trauma threshold is particularly desperate or foolish, they may attempt some temporary repairs to either escape or join the fray by scavenging parts from ruined systems, raiding the hold for any spares, or bypassing damaged components. With a hard mechanics check, the crew can bring the ship back to some semblance of life.
A hard mechanics check.
Reduces its hull
Like,
threshold
you
by
as a
one
criminal.
below its hull trauma to one below its hull trauma threshold, but suffers the
Bad.
following penalties. Your speed is reduced to 1, your maneuverability is reduced to -3, and all weapon systems are inoperable until fully repaired.
This is where some of my lovely talents and special abilities come into play, because I have something called redundant systems. I
If
can
the
get
ship
a functional
re-enters combat in
device
this
and fix
fragile
broken
state, any attack that inflicts hull trauma immediately generates a critical hit with +30 added to the roll on the crit table.
Oh dang.
Can
So
I use
this
redundant
he
systems?
hits, so
Let's hit
it's
this
going to
first.
be so this isn't against you.
Oh,
This is against your brother's ship.
Hold
your
on.
cousin's ship.
but we're
And this is the
offline
last.
right now, right?
You're offline. Your cousin's ship's
Yeah.
offline. So 30, 40, 50.
We can
This
device
is
that
at
thing.
+50.
So the ship could blow up, technically, on that.
If he rolled 100, it could blow up. But he didn't.
No.
Or maybe he's just keeping it secret.
But luckily, I do have a perk called redundant systems.
103.
I wonder if there's a chance that bits could even survive the ship exploding.
His shield's overloaded. He's gonna. They can see that
Don't
ship
say that.
itself is crippled. So the last Lancer frigate's gonna fire it. No, I've only fired with one Lancer frigate.
Yeah.
This is the second one. Okay. That hits that again. Doesn't it gets one singular crit? Gets a triumph. So,
Plus
2, so plus the 30.
It's got 2 crits already.
So that's plus 50.
Plus
Because the plus 30 itself is just standard. It just does that anyway.
And then plus the 10.
So it
plus
almost
the crit.
immediately generates a crit. So this other crit on it is a plus 10 to it. So it's doing it at plus, in essence, plus 60, 50. No, plus 50 again. 60. No, plus 60.
Next, it's got
If he
2
rolls
crits on
100
it already.
right now, it'll kill it.
That's cocked.
If he rolls 90, it'll kill us.
This isn't on you though.
It'll kill them.
Yep, that was a 96.
Oh.
You just see.
Damn.
You just see this Lancer class. No.
Oh, they're dead.
This is plus 60.
Oh, they're dead.
You just see your cousin's ship get vaporized by some quad laser cannons as these Lancer class frigates. They dropped in closer. So like they dropped in much closer. I said you're at medium range to most of it. Those dropped in about sort of close range to the armored transport. You watch that get vaporized. The last Lancer frigate is going to fire upon the dented dicer and miss.
Nice.
Nice. Way to go, Dicer.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
right. This is where we're gonna. This is like action stations now. This is why you called it Flyway to the fucking Danger Zone, because of this shit.
Flyway to the
What was the
Danger
name
Zone.
of his cousin's ship? Just
What's
so
the
I
name-
could write
what's
it in
the
the
name
note
of the
for it.
ship?
You don't know.
Unknown. Right.
Irrelevant.
I'll call it Top Cow.
So, the ship's offline, right?
Scotty, like while you were thinking and choosing, like Scotty sees sort of this going on, and he beat Boops to like over the comms, hoping Bits understands, saying sort of, should I dock and
Dock where?
GTFO with your ship,
Oh, that
with
one.
the big ship?
I forgot that we could do that.
Yeah, but it says like it's like basic Roger in binary.
Okay, Scotty's gonna do that.
Right. While that's happening, is there any functional thing on board this ship right now?
The latte machine's still working.
Okay.
I'm gonna get myself a coffee. For the power of caffeine.
I would like to use my redundant systems trait. And make an easy mechanics check to harvest components from a functional system to repair a broken one.
Scotty does dock, but he does so both, but he docks quite roughly.
Okay.
It does implement 1 point of damage against you guys.
Okay.
And the dented dicer.
Okay.
So.
Full trauma, yeah.
Yeah. So that is going to be a crit. That's cocked. Let me roll that again.
Oh, he crits us as well. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, because we're over whole trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry though, we can't.
So it's just a plus 30. So it's a plus 30. Okay.
Asteroids fall. The ship is in half. Welcome. We're about to die.
7-11.
This is
I need
Elite
table
Dangerous.
7-11. No, I don't.
I have something I might be able to do to help.
Okay, so the total is 128, which is a major hold breach. He dinged it. He dinged it where the Empire have already hit.
And then we now have a gaping hole in the fucking thing.
You now have a huge gaping tear in the ship's hull, and it depressurizes. You have 5 rounds to before it depressurizes.
Right.
Because you're a silhouette 5, right?
What? Yeah, we are silhouette 5. Where is it been? What's being depressurized?
It's right by the airlock.
Gotcha. Right. Fuck. What do I repair first? Do I repair the fucking systems, or do we repair the whole bridge?
So part of the ship has depressurized. Is starting to depressurize near the airlock.
Okay.
Because it's a silhouette 5, a lot of these sort of ships are compartmentalized.
Yes. Right.
I mean, technically speaking, we have like 20 crewmates that could do the repair for us.
What, the whole breach repair?
I mean, they could try.
This is your turn. This is your guys' turn.
Right, so
this is your round.
If we can get them to do that while I try and repair the systems and bring us back online, because of my lovely
we could split them half and half. So we could have half of them do the repair, and then we could have the other half attacking back at the Empire to try and like disable some of their ships.
Well, we can't attack right now. The ship's offline.
That's
the weapons are offline.
Everything's offline apart from the emergency lighting.
So,
ladies and gentlemen,
I'm looking.
A stretch. Ben. But Ben, can I use my redundant systems trait?
Can you read it to me?
I mean, I don't know if it's gonna fucking do anything in this instance, but
That's why I
redundant
said...
systems. Once per session, make an easy mechanics Make an easy mechanics check to harvest components from a functional device to repair a broken one. Do we have any benefit here?
You don't know of anything functional.
You told me the latte
in the
machine
bridge.
was functional.
Realize that was a joke.
But we have a latte machine.
You don't have a latte machine.
Is there
Unless you want to flip a Destiny for one.
No. Is there anything on the bridge that is functioning?
Roll me a...
What's this blinking light? Is it good?
So, Doctor
One
Who,
sec.
have we got a blinking light down here?
This computer has text on it. Does that mean it's okay? Oh, I just pulled it out. Oh, it's not working anymore.
Starts
Right, ignore that.
Roll me a knowledge education check.
Knowledge education. Okay.
How
difficult?
3 purple. You're not familiar with. You've never been on this sort of shit before.
Yeah, that's true.
While it's not impossible, it's quite hard to know.
Yeah.
For yourself. I'm gonna say take a step back because you're panicking.
I'm trying to think what I could do.
I succeed.
Okay.
Pretty well actually. I'll quickly give you the complete.
You succeed in learning that
I got 5 success.
all electronics, all stuff on the bridge is connected to the systems.
Right.
You'd need to look elsewhere.
Right. Off the bridge I go.
Here's the thing, though, aren't we? We're gonna get by the time we've done these repairs, the Empire's gonna shoot us again, and we're gonna get blown to bits, smithereens.
Well, hopefully not.
But why would they stop shooting at us?
Well, we can hail them.
No, you can't. There's no like systems are off.
Once the systems are online, Ben. Once the systems
We
are
could hail-
online.
We could hail
Again,
them
then
from-
we go back to
hail
what
them-
Charlie said.
Yeah,
could
they
hail
might
them
still
from the
shoot us,
dice,
and then we're stuck on the ship.
We could hail them from the dice. We can't communicate with the dicer though. Yes,
Well,
we
it's
can.
docked.
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck. Incidental.
You have different
Incidental.
comms. What?
I can run to the dicer. Wait, no, I can't. The docking ramp's offline. The doors won't open. Will they? Will the doors
You
open?
can force them open, but at the same time, I'm not going to count that as an incidental. That will be a full action. That'd be a full. That would be 2 turns.
Because you're moving down through multiple decks and then climbing into another ship and doing the same thing.
And trying to open the doors manually.
If I go with him and help open the door for him, would that help
Would that
in
reduce
any way?
anything?
It will speed things up. If all three of
It'll
you
speed
went,
things-
it'd probably speed things up even more.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go as well, just because Bits is like calculating the odds of this ship not being blown up in the next 6 seconds, like the next minute, and it's not good.
Bones just sort of walks in. Is like, sirs, we appear to be in danger.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah,
Roger,
Bones,
follow us.
We're getting on the dice, so we're going to try and negotiate with, or we're going to try and hail the Empire to buy some more time.
What we're gonna say
well,
to
you
them? What we're gonna say to them?
In the meantime, so it's going to take you 2 rounds. This entire stuff is going to take you 2 rounds, just so you know. So, in the meantime,
I will.
Right.
No, I can't.
So, just so you know,
In the meantime, I'll be right back.
in the meantime,
I-
3 Lancer class frigates get
Before you
closer
do that,
to the
Fane,
ship.
can I do something as the crew?
You can try it. Yeah. What is the crew gonna do?
The crew we're going to try and together to make a mechanics check
Okay.
to fix the ship.
You roll on their intelligence as a minion, which I believe is just still 1 green.
It is 1 green, and I assume they don't have any points in mechanics because I'm looking at their sheet.
They do not.
So it is 1 green.
What are they trying to fix?
Are
Are they trying to fix the whole breach? Are they trying to fix mechanical
Yeah, let's
stress?
go with the whole breach.
Okay, that's 4 purple.
It's 4 purple. So how does it work with minions in groups if they're
If it's
they're
not a
intelligent?
class, if it's not a skill,
If it's not a skill, it's just
if it's not a skill, it just like they're not going to boost it. Like working as a group is not going to help at all. So it's still going to just be 1 green, 4 purple, no matter what.
it's impossible for them to repair it then.
Not necessarily.
Technically, I could do it once with all 20 crew members, but that would be taking the piss.
That would still also be 1 green. Because
I'm going to say that
they're not trained.
I'd say half of them are going to go and attempt that as a group. I know it won't make a difference, but they're going to do that. 5 of them are going to sort of try and get the guns back online. I don't know if they can do that, but none of them are skilled in repair, so they probably also don't know that they can do that.
I would.
They can use the damage control action, or they can repair the thingy. So it just depends what they're trying to choose. So using they're in essence like they can either damage control or repair the crit. Well, damage control is like there's 2 ways of doing it.
Yeah. So
it's still gonna be one green no matter what.
Yeah.
Though.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for the 10 that are trying to fix the whole trauma. This is them scrambling around. As predicted, they got 4 failures. One of them gets sucked out into space.
No, they don't.
Oh.
There's 5 turns until it depressurizes. So.
5 of them are going to try and repair the guns.
Okay, no, they're not going to. Again, they're not going to be able to because that is due to the ship actually being offline. They would need to. They would need to do what John was trying to do, which was the hard mechanics check.
In that case, they'll do that instead.
Okay.
Oh damn! They actually got an advantage with 1 failure.
Cool. They don't manage to do anything.
The final 5 are going to follow Jeff, and they're following us towards the dicer.
Okay. Yeah, Jeff was like following you, totes. He's like, you ain't leaving me here.
We're not leaving, Jeff. We're trying to get the Empire to back off. The comms are fucked in here. We've got to get to the dicer.
So everything's offline, so that means shields are offline. So the Lancer class frigate is the 3 Lancers are gonna fire. They're firing at the Owlstormer.
Okay.
Pretty sure that is a success.
I think
that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 success. So this is going to be a crit at 30, 40, 50.
Are we still on the ship at this point?
You're still on the ship at this point. 54.
Technically, yes.
Shields failing. Reduce defense in all defenses by 1 point.
Well, they fuck all because the shields are offline anyway.
Well,
second one's going to fire. Second one.
Missy? Maybe? Question mark?
One of the components. Let's say 2, 3, 6, 7, 10. Someone roll me a d10.
I'll do it.
7.
I've got one.
No, that wasn't a roll. I just yelled 7.
I rolled a 1.
It has damaged the landing gear.
That's fine. We don't need that right now.
If this thing was going to land right now, it would be a crash landing.
Oh yeah.
Third one's gonna fire.
Oh.
Cancels that. Cancels that one. Hits plus 70. 137.
Let's get close.
Destabilized. The ship or vehicle's structural integrity is seriously damaged. Reduce the ship or vehicle's hull trauma threshold and system strain threshold to half their original values until repaired.
So
Wait, so that means we have half the time on the depressurization?
No, that's
Right? Oh, is that
no,
back to our silhouette?
that's silhouette.
Okay, silhouette. Shit, sorry.
So what you're telling me right now is our hull trauma threshold is 10, and our system strain threshold is 9.
Yes.
Technically, that means it's easier to get it above threshold.
Yeah.
For
I mean, we're almost
it's not
fucking. We are now double over our threshold.
Does a repair at this point, like if we make a successful repair, does it put us back to 1, or is it we have to?
So
Again,
subtracting from
guys, like I
roll
said,
damage down.
abandoned ship. Just
Yeah.
abandoned ship.
with per
This
success,
ship is going
I
down.
mean,
per success is one
Look.
thingy of hull trauma.
Oh, that's a losing battle right
But
there.
I also have a talent that also give additional healing. To
The
Oh,
Vindicators are firing as well.
I do agree with Charlie though. The ship is fucked.
abandoned ship.
Yeah,
The
by the time we
Vindicators
even get
are
off of the
firing
ship,
with their quad light turbo lasers.
Awooga, abandoned ship. Because he
That misses.
Hey.
That's actually one failure.
Ooh.
And 4 advantage. Second one's gonna fire.
If it generated 3 threat, I could have thrown it off balance if I was in melee combat with it.
yeah, dreams of being a commander are quickly fading.
Faded at this point.
Fails.
Yeah.
The other one failed.
Just missed. It's obviously it's firing at you, a bigger ship. Then it looks like the Star Destroyer is looking to fire at you as well.
Jailzin God.
It looks
if I'm
like
pronouncing that
30.
correctly. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Dice Tray.
Welcome.
I thought that's
Thank you for joining us for the billionth time. We're nearly dying.
Stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Stretch.
So this is what I'm rolling against you. Would you like to make this harder?
Ben, would you like to lift that up even higher? Just for the stream. Higher. There we go. We
Would
are
you
at
like
a
to
flip a
make it harder?
destiny point.
For those who've not played Edge of Empire, the yellow dice are the good dice for them. The purple dice are the good dice for us that make it harder. They've got a very easy time with this.
I've also just upgraded that difficulty.
Yes.
We have 1 destiny point left.
Fun fact for those who don't know the dice. The yellow dice are capable of rolling crits, which is great.
Flip one back, Mike.
Critical damage. The red dice are capable of rolling despair, which is a critical failure.
Mike, flip that back over.
Aye, Captain. Please miss. It's hit us, isn't it?
It hit us, didn't it?
I don't want to say this. I'm just gonna post this.
I'm going to the supporter rewards channel very quickly.
If you are a Discord member and a subscriber or patron,
you can access the
Charlie, in
supporter rewards
response to
Discord.
your message, yes. He did not.
Why do we have the worst luck in ship combat?
We have the worst luck in ship combat, but the best luck in ground combat.
Hey, no, take that back. I'm pretty good in the ship. that first time we escaped,
Debatable.
that we
Right,
did
okay,
pretty
let's
well.
have a look at this.
I feel like we should mention that all three of us were blind in the last episode and
Count
swinging
it up,
wild.
Mike.
Oh, fuck.
No, count it.
Count it. Count it. Bop it. Squeeze
Hang
it.
on, what am I looking at?
Fuck it.
You're looking at
That's
a
it.
wipe.
Oh, shit!
Count it. Contemplated.
Flipping nasty
Be
one.
Be relieved.
No.
Because he wants to re-roll.
Oh, Ben, you could not. Yeah.
Or I
Ben-
could.
Ben really wants to get rid of us on episode.
And we
I
put the
wanna
destiny
add-
point back the other
I
way
like
as well to make
adding
it harder for
drama.
them.
I like adding drama.
Put the destiny point back the other way to make it harder for them.
It's already re-rolled to make, so it's
Oh, okay.
re-rolls using the same stats, so you've already flipped the destiny point.
Ah, okay.
Well, he got 3 threat.
Mm-hmm.
You got 3 success at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So this one's at plus 80.
Oh, God.
I mean,
Guys, I have an idea if this all goes completely
We're
sideways
still
because we're
on board,
literally
by
at.
the way. If this thing gets blown
What
up, we're
I'm
still
gonna
on board.
say,
Did we not
You know what?
open the door though?
you know what?
Took
Are
2
we not
rounds.
in like?
2 rounds.
I'm going to say that the threat
minus 10?
minus 10. Yeah, all 3 threat
Oh.
minus 10.
Also, technically, even if we get to like the last stage, the ship blows up at the end of the next round.
Unless you
Unless it
vaporize.
Unless it gets really really high and then it's completely like. Yeah.
Aren't we
The
still on
dice-
Wait,
board?
where's that?
The dice itself rolled 69.
Nice. Right.
Which puts plus 70 being
130.
139.
Yep.
Destabilized.
Destabilized.
The little do you know, so the ship immediately takes 2 points of system strain.
Okay.
And fire rages through the ship, starting from the bridge.
Oh,
I have a
good.
different
Fuck,
group
it's a
of
good job we
history
got
about
out of there.
This is your second round to get. So this is you're at the
The final
airlock.
door. Or we're at the airlock.
As we're trying to get through the airlock, Bits is just like yelling as loud as he can for like anyone else to just abandon ship and like
Get
join
on!
them
This will be a
if they're not already thinking of that.
most of them.
Alternatively,
Most like there's Jeff and 5 of them that are near you. I say you can get another like. It will be an athletics check
or
to open.
Or I could use this gun.
or
Alternately.
Ben, idea, I could just rip it open with the force.
You can do.
I've got decent athletics, though. To be fair,
Could I then use my if Irene rips the door open? Could I then use my incidental to run on board?
Yeah.
Well, you can use your incidental. I rolled 4 light side.
Hey.
What I was going to say is, do you want to rip the door open with that, or did you want to do bits his way?
I'm not ripping it open. I'm just forcing it open, like with the force.
Okay.
Just like,
Are you trying to like jam it open so it stays open?
yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna step through to the other side, and then I'm just gonna stand there and hold the door
Okay.
for as many people as I can.
I'll say that uses your.
That'll be my go. Yeah.
Okay. Your maneuver is to move through the door.
Yeah.
Once everyone is through, you can take a strain to do another maneuver if you want. Will you be doing that?
I'm gonna hold the door because there are still more people that might have heard bits.
Okay. Okay.
I really can't abandon them.
Everyone else uses their maneuver to get through and get onto the dented dicer.
Nice.
So
I thought it was
you're
on
going
dicer.
up to your cockpit.
Wait, can I flip a
thought I was on the dicer.
Yes, Charlie. No, you're not. You're on the thingy side.
Yeah, you
Wait,
might.
I
Yeah,
thought I stepped through.
You have, but you're not. You're sort of in the in-betweeny bits. That's why I was saying about doing an extra maneuver to get
I'm in
to
the
the
tube.
to the dicer. Can't you still
Yeah.
hold the door open from within the dicer though?
I mean, I
'Cause
can.
you
I can
know
spend
where the door
points to
is.
increase the range. I can spend points to increase the range, so I can hold it from medium range.
I'd because the door itself is actually quite heavy with no, because it is an airlock door.
Please.
I am gonna say that you would have to be close to it. Unfortunately,
Thank you, Libby. Thought you died.
you would need to be in short range with it. You'd need to be close up to it.
Can I flip a destiny point for Irene to be able to sense like where the life formers are on board?
Irene can do that using the force anyway.
But you can sort of like doesn't have to like roll for that. Okay.
She would have to drop the force move though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Ultimately, to hold the door open for multiple rounds, you will need to re-roll move each round.
Yes.
So you guys are getting in the ship. You're waiting to see if anyone comes.
If we start taking more damage and it gets bad, I'm gonna run.
I mean, the ship is about to explode, so I feel like Bits as he goes past is gonna make an athletics check to pull Irene on board.
I'll allow that.
Because
would Irene resist?
If Bits is grabbing me and like Irene would resist a little bit, but
okay, you're rolling against Irene's brawl.
I will not be able to use the force to enhance my brawl check because I am using.
It's not brawl, it's brawn.
Oh, brawn.
What's your brawn?
Well, no. Oh no, it's only for athletics check. My brawn is 5. So is it just like
5 purple?
5 purple. Okay.
I'm gonna say 4 purple because she's not resisting completely.
No.
Cool.
So I'll reduce it by 1.
Okay. That's 3 successes.
Irene gets dragged in, like you sort of like you get dragged, drop the move. The door just slams shut.
Bits, there are more pirates in there. We can't leave them.
I'm saving your life.
Said is pirates.
As my incidental, I would have
Pirates
run
are
into
people
the
too.
cockpit by now.
Yes, you'd have used your maneuver to get onto the ship and incidental to get into the cockpit.
So as an action, can we get the fuck out of town?
You can disconnect from the thing, yeah.
And get the fuck out of town.
If we're docked, can we go to the place or not?
Can we what?
Could we potentially like? I mean, I guess they're about to explode anyway, aren't they? Either way,
the ship's
there's not
about
really
to
much we can
explode.
save
We're in
it.
very close contact with that ship. If we fucking sit near it, we're
Okay.
gonna blow.
We're gonna blow up.
Are you literally gonna jump to hyperspace?
Not while we're connected.
No, but I meant while you disconnect.
Yeah.
As soon as you disconnect.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So I'm gonna put this as a piloting check.
Okay.
This is to disconnect and like because you're in a rush. So it's gonna be 2 red, 2 purple.
Okay. Rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, we are undocked.
Nice.
What did you get?
With a very valiant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Okay. Any advantage?
No, because I rolled threats on everything else and it cancelled all the advantage out.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. So you safely undock. You're you're sort of no longer connected. That is so you were in essence taking off. So your ship was taking off. So that kind of is the action for it, I believe.
Yeah.
It would technically be.
Yeah. Unless you want to, so you can use strain to perform any maneuvers
What can I do as a maneuver?
with the ship.
You could do evasive maneuvers or something.
Well, you've undocked. That's what, like, that took a bit to undock. So you can do any of the starship maneuvers, really.
Yeah.
I'd probably start off with fly
Yeah.
or accelerate.
Using a talent thing is an action, isn't it?
Depends what it says.
Some of them will say as an incidental or as an action.
Yeah, no, this one will say make a hard piloting check. So I'd vouch it's an action.
That's an action.
Right, well, I'm going to suffer 1 strain. And it's annoying that I can't suffer another strain.
Do you have Master Pilot yet?
No.
You really haven't spent on talents.
I haven't, and I'm stupid for it.
He keeps forgetting.
Talents are the key things in this game.
Forget about them, okay?
Okay. What are you gonna do? What are you trying to do?
Fly.
Okay. So you disconnect to move away.
We're going to top speed.
That does. What are you using? Accelerate.
I'm just flying. Well, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And they're gonna move away from not flying towards the fucking Star Destroyer.
Or are you using punch it?
Well, punch it takes it directly to top speed, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're punching it.
Okay. So you take it to top speed. Using fly/drive is actually what makes you move forward. You've literally just like knocked it up to top gear, basically. This is when all the ships get another. They're going to get another shot on the main thing, the big medium class, the Owlstormer.
It's going to go bang in a minute.
Okay, this is Reese talking. We want the Owlstormer to be around for as long as possible because it is a sponge for us.
Yes.
It's
where Ben just makes one roll and bang.
That hits.
Go bang.
As Irene, she wants to save the people that are in there. She doesn't want them to die. As Reese is like, I want them to be effective sponges.
Become the bullet sponge or the blaster sponge.
It feels so bad to say that, it really does, but we kind of need a distraction. And the massive cargo ship full of holes is a pretty good distraction for the Empire.
So that hits.
That's their main target.
That hits.
Right.
That hits, yes. With it's gonna activate its crit twice. So it's plus. It was plus 80, so it's plus 90, plus 100, plus 120, 110.
You effectively need to roll 40.
79.
That thing's going bang.
The ship is vaporized.
We've lost it.
Consumed in a particularly large and dramatic fireball. No one else on the ship survives.
I would be very cautious if someone survived that.
Is it theoretically possible?
On the flip side, you kind of think that's a waste of cargo that we could have sold.
Well, the thing is, if the Empire hadn't ambushed us and completely disabled the ship on the first turn, we would have been alright. But
we're back to our basic ship.
Yep. What you guys?
There's literally nothing better.
All the ships fired upon. I'm just going to say this: all the ships fired upon the Ailstormer at the same time. Just then, like
Right.
with all
Oh.
batteries. So you just saw all guns fire at it.
I would like to engage the emergency hyperspace jump protocol.
Okay.
Are you engaging the infinite improbability drive?
That one. I'm getting us the fuck
This
out
is-
of Dodge.
this is going to be fun for me.
Jeff,
Yeah,
you
because
and
when we
Ben,
start at the
you
other
Ben
end,
gets
we
to
will
pick
be
a
goblins.
location that we're gonna fucking randomly jump to.
Jeff, you and Bits get on the guns and give us some cover just in case
Oh
there's any
wait, we've got
fighters up.
Jeff. Jeff is still with us.
Scotty, you get to the front and assist John in case he needs help with the astrogation
Jeff
check.
does not have anything in gunnery.
Oh fuck.
Uh,
I
But
really
I
think
do.
we'll be better off getting in there.
I'm better at there's other things I can do to help Jeff and Bits as well. There's better things that I can do.
Is it a force buff?
I can do fire discipline because you use leadership or discipline for it, and my discipline is through the roof.
Yeah.
So on a success, you add a blue to the next attack made from the ship, and I can affect 1 extra attack per 2 successes, and any advantage or crits that I roll in that check can be spent for those attacks. So I can give you a crit, roll a crit.
Mike, choose a letter between F and U. Legit.
I mean,
No pun intended.
this is our feeling towards the Empire at the moment, but
Yeah. You.
Okay. Charlie, choose a number between 6 and 14.
7.
If you said 6 and 9, I'd laugh even more.
It's a number between 4 and 20.
Oh, 6 and 9.
Okay. You're going to be traveling you're traveling a long way away.
Okay.
So you are currently, if you know your maps, it's not too far really. You're traveling from Rishi, and then you're traveling sort of like on areas that don't have sort of like natural sort of like hyperspace lanes,
Oh.
like proper hyperspace lanes to get to. You're traveling to a region of the galaxy which contains the Baros system and Targon system.
I have no memory.
You
of
had
this.
to choose. You had to choose you. You went all the way up that,
Oh,
like
fuck.
the top where nothing is.
That's perfect, though, isn't it? It's like we're in the middle of freaking nowhere.
You're not.
For someone
You're.
who's not as well versed in Star Wars lore, what's bad about Targon and?
Yeah, what is bad about these locations?
Don't know. Picked this out of a hat. So.
Never trust your GM, guys.
I
Anyway,
always trusted GM.
would you like me to roll
That
was-
aspiration?
It's gonna take you a long while to get there.
I mean, I just want to get us the fuck out of this system.
At least we're away from the actual Star Destroyers, the friggin' armada that was after us.
I mean,
to our
in
knowledge.
theory, that's exploding not that far from us, and it was kind of being like blocking for us. So if as we jump, they may think that we blew up too,
Yeah.
if we're lucky.
To our
As you
knowledge,
jump,
also, they
It
haven't
probably
scanned us.
caused a bit of damage to you, though.
And also, to my knowledge, they haven't scanned us.
They pretty
Yeah.
much showed up and started blasting. So
Minus armor,
Mm-hmm.
so you can minus armor for it. You take 7 damage from the blast.
Minus the armor, we take 3.
You know what? I'm just gonna do this a better way, rather than making you cheer. I'm just gonna.
I need a sound
Close
alert for
my-
the crits. And a hydrate from all of us.
Roger.
Someone cares about us drinking water.
It's a little misship, right?
So I just close my eyes and literally I just close my eyes and point it to a random spot on the map,
Mm-hmm.
Alantine.
Oh fuck.
Where are your families from?
Oh shit. No, we can't
No.
get back there.
No,
wait.
no.
As you're traveling through so you punched a hyperspace. You're sort of like looking at sort of what's randomly sort of like popped up from it. You're trying to roll me a compute. You know what? Roll me a hard astrogation check to try and work out what the
What's
computers
hard?
are
Is
doing.
that a 2 or 3?
4. They're 3.
I'm gonna get
Oh
some
my
more
God.
water, actually.
We
Thank you
can't
for reminding me,
go
little
I'm
mister.
gonna
back
flip a destiny
here.
point. I'm gonna flip a destiny point to make it a red
Okay,
and
so...
a 2 purple.
Okay, let me quickly just flip that destiny point on stream.
If anyone who's watching would like to know why Atlantine is just such a bad place for us,
Go back
feel
and
free to
watch
watch
the
that
previous episodes of
episode.
Roll the Die.
Elevators.
Oh, not even just
Yeah.
that.
Actually, the second time you went
Elevators.
wasn't too bad.
No, but no, it wasn't too bad. I got arrested.
Yeah,
No,
but
you didn't.
you got failed.
You got arrested on
A misdemeanor.
You got arrested
It's
on
because I
Alderaan.
pissed
No.
down the landing ramp.
No, he got arrested on the Atlantine. Wasn't Alderaan.
It wasn't. It was a
Oh,
Atlantine.
yeah.
Because that was the
We
place
actually
that
went down to the
that
planet.
was the place that we vaporized that fucker.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
but you didn't do anything wrong the second time.
No, apart from pissing.
No, the second time I got spotted using the Force by some
Kid.
troopers.
No, by some kid.
Yeah, as a kid.
I have re-emerged from the shadow.
5 success, 1 advantage.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I rolled 5 I rolled 5 proficiency die for astrogation there.
It took you a few hours to decipher. But you realise that where you're headed towards, where it looks like it's going to drop you out of hyperspace, at is at Atlantine.
Guys,
What? What's up?
you know how we love randomly plotting courses to get the fuck out of town?
I mean, we didn't have much of an option.
Yeah,
What's up?
we're going to Atlantine.
No. No. We've had way too much bad luck there.
Well, it's either that or I can just take us back.
You could drop out of hyperspace. At
Could
any
also
point.
do that.
Can we
That's
change?
how
Can
hyperspace.
you steer us away? Can you steer in hyperspace?
You would have to drop out.
I'd have to drop out of hyperspace. God knows
Is
where
there
we
a
drop
chance
out
that-
either.
Because it's the ultimate state of reality that allows you to travel at speeds many times that of light.
So
Yeah,
wait,
it's warping.
drop-
You literally hit. It's a warp drive, effectively.
Yeah.
Same
So-
idea. So
John, if you drop us out of light speed, could we end up back where we were?
No, we've already moved.
But
We're well out of dodge there, but God knows where we will end up.
I suppose it's better we go somewhere we know. We don't have to land there. We can always.
We,
It was just
I
leave.
mean, we've taken some damage from the explosion. I mean, also, to my knowledge, the Empire didn't actually scan us, so we might effectively be all right now.
plus, you're pretty good at hiding, like messing with our codes.
Oh, we've got the transponder fucker on board.
Yeah,
No,
but
we don't. No, we don't. We
Do we
don't
not?
have the fake transponder thing on here. It's on the old
Do we
ship.
not?
It's a legitimate ship.
This is a legit ship, so we'd have to change it.
because we got a new one. Yeah, we didn't need.
Yeah, it was
to...
on the old ship because we've taken all the hard points on because we've got
New
2
ship, who
reinforced shield
dis?
generators and something else.
What's the quality of your hyperdrive, by the way? Is it 1 or is it 2?
Give me 2 seconds. I'll let you know.
I thought we sprung for a better one then.
It's a 2.
Okay. So it's probably going to take you about a week to get to Atlantine.
Mm-hmm.
You know that just from how long it took you to get from Atlantine to Rishi anyway.
Yeah.
It's going to take you the exact same time, which is about a week.
Ben, how many crew members made it on board with us?
Jeff.
8 plus GF.
Oh, we got 8 plus Jeff. Okay, we got a fair few. Okay.
Plus GF.
GF.
It's not Jeff, it's GF.
GF. Is there an I in it?
Jief.
Jeff.
GF.
It's like Kiev.
Hmm.
GF.
Anywho, what do
Um,
you want to drop out of hyperspace? It's up to
Now,
you.
I have a plan. I'm always a man with a plan.
Is it a cunning plan?
I thought you were a think second.
Is it a plan so cunning you could put a tail in it and call it a weasel?
Remember,
Is it a cunning clam?
Remember I said about us going back to Coruscant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because effectively,
Yeah, I remember.
we need to find out where this 13th brother is. And the only way we're gonna do that is to don the old radar tech uniform and go back inside the data center.
You don't have access to them.
To my knowledge.
Yeah, we got those uniforms from that informant guy though. It's like you got
those uniforms from the guy that you worked with. Like
I don't
on
know if we're
getting
gonna
in,
have access to
he
that.
knew someone.
Plus, what happens if they?
What's his name? Alexia Fontaine.
Plus, they definitely we got out fine, but it tripped. We definitely tripped something in there, so the security is going to be beefed up.
But they don't know it's us.
They don't know it's us, but I think it's risky. Could we not try a different data center, one that we haven't had contact with? Might be a bit easier.
We could. It's just the fact
You
of
don't-
trying to locate one. The only
was just
known
about to
one
say
that
that.
we know about is Coruscant.
The only way to know where one is would be to look in the fucking data center.
Yeah. We're gonna have to go to Coruscant.
Bits, have you got any ideas? Maybe we stand in the middle of like a plane somewhere on another planet, just shoot up signal flares until the bastard shows up.
I think if he tries to lure him out, although he's really powerful and could in theory fight us by himself, if we give him a clear signal of exactly where we are, and they're sure of it, he's probably going to call in reinforcements. You know.
I just want to add something else. It's like there's always Kessel. If you wanted to hunt them down.
I mean,
yeah, Castle's a good hot place for smugglers, isn't it?
It's
also where John Luke's from.
Yeah.
If you want to go for the rest of his family.
Look, if 13 Brothers too dangerous to go after at the moment, there's still you have business as well, John. We have options. Also, let's not mention these guys. The pirates don't have anywhere to go now, and we can't keep.
Whispering, they're in their cargo bay area,
and there's 9 of them. They can't all live on the ship with us, and they're all wanted as well. That would make it even more difficult to just move around. We need to find a place where we can drop them off, and they won't be arrested immediately. And Christ, we said we were gonna they were gonna work for us, and then we kind of got their ship blown up. Not our fault,
and
but
most of them killed.
Again, not your fault.
In fairness, we could have killed them all ourselves. It's sort of looks at his gun.
that wouldn't be the right thing to do. But it's they weren't a threat. Besides, I think
as you're discussing, Jeff just sort of walked through. It's like, where are we headed? And the crew, the rest of my crew, kind of had a suggestion.
Yeah,
What's
let's hear it.
You all right to take us to Tatooine?
Have you got a place there where you guys can, move on, disappear, some place you guys can go to?
We have a couple of deals with one of the Hut Lords there, so.
Which Hut Lord?
He's like, I think his name was Jabba.
He's the main guy.
I was about to say it's not the one that I fucking dealt with, was it?
No,
I mean that's like top 10 Hut Lords, Jeff. You've done well. You pulled.
You might have heard about. Yeah. You might have just heard the name before.
Look, why don't we drop these? Why don't we drop them off at Tatooine? We can get our equipment sorted. We can get a new transponder for the ship, and we can plan out something there.
You'll have to drop out hyperspace to then replot a course.
If we are going after this data center, we need more of a plan than just sneak in. We might need to see if we can contact that guy, the same guy we did before, at least see if he can get us in.
Are you dropping out of hyperspace?
We are indeed.
Okay, you drop out of hyperspace. There's nothing of note around. It's just the emptiness of space.
It's which space? There's gonna be a Thargoid that appears. Sorry, I've been playing too much Elite Dangerous.
Sorry, just roll an astrogation check. One purple.
One purple.
Yep, standard astrogation.
I'm going to turn to Scotty while this is going and go. Scotty, could you...
advantage.
Okay, you plot a course to Tatooine easily.
To Tatooine we ride.
Scotty, could you make some repairs to the ship? Like, I think we took a bit of a ding from the explosion.
It probably doesn't take that long to actually.
We still actually have damage from 2 sessions ago. We just haven't repaired the ship.
You really haven't, no.
We spent 2 weeks on like Rishi doing training and
exactly, and we never repaired the
ship. You didn't go down and fix the ship?
No,
John.
Admittedly, that damage was from the
from 3 weeks ago.
No, that damage wasn't anything to. Was after you was landed on Rishi. That was.
Oh yeah, no, because we got hit with a blaster bolt by the fucking Hailstormer that missed you and hit us.
Yep.
I mean, I remember getting shot at on the Hailstorm. I don't know where the blaster bolt went.
It hit us.
I didn't know that.
You do now.
Yeah. So, would you say the ship is lightly damaged?
It's not taking much damage at all.
I'd say it's got a sprinkling of damage.
It hasn't. It's below half the threshold of the hull trauma.
It's probably, by the way, it's probably because of where you dropped out. It's probably only going to take you less than a day to get to Tatooine.
Okay.
All right, that's not too bad.
Maybe like almost a day. Nothing of note happens on the way. Just travel there easily. You land.
I'm just gonna talk to Bits as we're going. It's like Bits.
He directs you to Mos Eisley, where you land.
Just quickly, Bits. Like, you don't have anything else that you need help with, do you? I mean, like the Vox Binary is still out there doing their thing. Like, do you need to check in with them? I mean, John and I were talking about our things. We didn't take the time to think about yours.
Well, I was planning on leaving them with the cargo ship, but
yeah,
it might be best if we do not regularly frequent the outposts in case we draw attention.
I mean,
if they flag us down, we should head over there as soon as possible, however.
You're making sense. But if you do feel like you want to check in, just say to me or John, and we'll head over there.
If we are in the area, then we might as well.
Yeah, I guess once we land on Tatooine, we'll just all go get a drink.
Yeah.
So the Devil's Gambit.
There's not a Devil's Gambit here.
Fuck.
It's too far out.
Have you guys thought about opening a Devil's Gambit here? Oh my god, their chicken wings are amazing.
It's like the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the Taco Bell. I'm at
Or
the
it's
Taco
the,
It's
Bell.
like been advocating. It's like had that flyer. It's like you too could own your own franchise.
It's the Demolition Man future where there was a massive restaurant war, and now all restaurants are one restaurant chain. Like the one, like
I've
those who
never
want.
seen Demolition Man. I really should. I keep hearing about it. Like no.
And now our restaurants are Devil's Gambit.
So yes, you guys sort of like spend. How much do you spend in credits?
50 credits worth on drinks and food. If we can, we'll buy a round for the crew. I think they've earned it.
Okay. Let's say you spend 30 credits.
Yeah, okay. I think that's a good idea.
Cool. And that's coming out of the ridiculous amount of spare credits we got from stealing
If you
from
want
the
to
dead
take that
Jedi.
out of the pot of gold bits.
Yeah. What one we stole off of that dead leprechaun? Yeah. We didn't kill him. It's fine.
Hey, he was a full child.
So yeah, so with that, you have some food, some drink, go back to the ship to plan your next move.
Guys, we should stop picking fights with starships.
We should also probably
did
stop
not pick a
picking
fight.
fights with the Empire, but you know we can't really.
But that
afford
doesn't seem.
You've
that doesn't
currently
seem
not
to
got
be
any
able
heat on you,
No.
though, as a party. You haven't got any heat from the Empire. So yeah, do you guys want to like what's your plans?
Okay.
Like I know you just said I don't like. Mike just mentioned this to me. Doesn't want to. Preferably not Kessel. No, you.
We're going to Curacao.
So, John, and can you not spit in my face when you say it this time? This is. I know you don't want to go to Kessel. If you don't want to go to Kessel, we won't go to Kessel. But you just
we can head to Curacao.
There's a lot of shops for Coruscant as well. Let's be
exactly. There's a lot of shops we can
stock up on supplies.
Yeah, and
stuff.
plus we can try and contact Alexio on the way and see if he's willing to help.
If we can get in contact with him and get some more information about what's going on there, then I think it might be a bit more plausible.
Because he probably still has that place scoped. You know, he'll know. He'll know what.
Once we get in range, we need to like hail him up on the secret frequency and just be like, Alexio, we got a bunch of extra ships, but they got blown up, and now we're really sad. Please play Despacito.
I'd have really laughed if your Alexa like fired up then, Charlie.
It's been changed to Echo now, so it's fine.
Ah, nice.
Echo.
For the pure reason of us saying Alexio.
So
you can change it to computer.
Are you planning to go to Coruscant?
I mean,
I wish you could change to Jarvis.
Oh yeah, I think you can.
Sure
if you are, roll me an astigation check.
Right, let's go to Coruscant. We need to find 13th brother.
Yes. One purple again, Ben?
Yep.
Yeah, we're going.
The ship's not damaged enough. Cool. Take you about.
Your boy got a Triumph.
It'll take you about 2 weeks with the. Obviously, you're traveling across the main. The Corellian run. You're literally just using the Corellian run, so major trade route. So it's probably quicker. It'd probably just be under less than 2. Did you say you got a Triumph?
Yeah.
You could probably do it in a week.
I know some secret routes.
During the week, I guess Irene's just gonna train, just practice her lightsaber moves and whatnot.
Ship takes off. As it sort of like then just exits the planet of Tatooine.
Is that a fucking turtle?
It just starts to fly through the planet of Tatooine, like out of orbit. as it gets out of orbit, you're sort of plotting the astrogation course as you're sort of like you're getting ready to jump to hyperspace. As soon as you leave orbit, cameras fade. Like this is the camera, this is the ship.
Is the cockpit in front of the camera?
The cockpit is in front of the camera.
Can we do a lovely camera through the cockpit?
And it's
wait, we're doing this.
We're effectively doing that with a camera, but technically, if we're flavoring this correctly,
as you jump to hyperspace, it fades to black.
And we all smack our faces on the camera lens.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
What an episode!
I really feel like we should get Eliza to do like we chop it up into like the main things that happen in each session, and she does like a cartoon of it.
Yeah.
Or even if it's like a slideshow.
Well, because obviously I've spoken. Me and Ben have spoken that this is something we're putting out on stream now because we said obviously about doing animated shorts of our characters between episodes.
Yeah.
Did we?
So, yeah, no,
I thought you were going to say
that's an interesting idea.
That might have been me you were talking about. That
I've spoken to you about. I swear I've spoken to Ben about it. I've spoken to someone about
probably mentioned it, but then
there was someone that was here, and I said things to them.
I think it'll be
conversations were had, verdicts were reached,
words were spoken.
It'll be because I think it'll be quite.
Things were decided, maybe
as like a kind of thing where we show our characters in like between sessions, and when we're in hyperspace for so long, and just little bits like that. Because otherwise, it's just a case of we go into hyperspace, we come out of hyperspace next episode, Yep.
A week has passed. Things have happened.
Yep.
But
you don't know about them.
Some of us maybe got buffer. Some of us maybe got smorter.
And some of us may have nearly died.
What, during the week that we were in hyperspace?
Yeah.
What did you eat? Did you eat some bad meat out of the fridge or something?
I mean, it's John Luke. He might have done.
Definitely point that would happen.
No, don't give John the shits. Don't give John the shits.
John now has the shits.
No, John has the poo.
He has space crabs.
Space crabs.
He has got
space
Tatooine belly.
He's got space.
It's like Delhi belly, but worse.
Yeah, but far worse. Yeah.
Far worse. It's like you're
from a hooker named Space Babs.
It's like you're shitting out your entire digestive system.
Oh God, fuck that.
After eating half the Sahara Desert.
John, you didn't touch that. You didn't touch the Rancor loaf that was in the back of the fridge, did you? Because that's definitely. Bitch, I know where the expired stuff in the fridge went.
Oh, what a great episode! And I'm actually hyped for next episode. I'm not gonna say the title.
Oh no, I am. Because I always usually say the next title if I've got the next
title.
title.
Go in there and light a candle.
Okay, we will be saying the title.
Episode 24. Mission
23.
Improbable 2. 23. Mission Improbable 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, as long as we work Electric Boogaloo into something, that's what.
Well, that's what we did.
I've been planning that since day one. Like,
no, we weren't.
No, not this one specifically, but like at some point, if we could tie that in there.
To getting that as an episode.
To getting an Electric Boogaloo reference in there somewhere.
Electric Boogaloo into something.
Well,
this is a jump the shark moment, and we've barely even started.
we had
anyway.
Mission Improbable on episode 5, and now episode 13. 10 episodes later, we're breaking back in.
Nice.
Is it exactly 10?
It's exactly 10 because we're going to 23.
For your characters.
Oh my God.
It's been like over a month for your characters since you last went there.
It's been 10.
It's been longer, I think.
It's effectively it's been 14 weeks or 15 weeks since episode 13 because we've had a few breaks in between.
Yeah.
So
anyway, thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you.
May the Force.
Thank you. Thank you for watching the penultimate
Always.
episode
Don't do
of
do.
where we don't eat
expired
expired Rancor loaf.
Don't eat rancid Rancor.
Yes. Bye everyone.
Awesome Whiffy Wombat. See you later.